Hello, you guys. Hello, you guys. Um, no long talking. Let's just get this shit started. We're gonna start a reading vlog. We're gonna start a reading vlog. Pause. Welcome to the channel, you guys. It's it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's just say that. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? Um, I want to start a reading vlog. I was literally just reading The Phoenix King, like right before I picked this up. Um, I'm on page 140. I'm enjoying it. It's not bad so far. Um, I just don't read. How do I want to say this? Because it hasn't given it yet, but I just the setting of everything, the wording of everything. I don't read high fantasy straight through, if that makes sense. Like I could read, I'll read a high fantasy. I just won't sit there and read it straight through. So, hence this video. Okay. So, I'm on page 140 of this. This is a part of my May TBR. The book's right here. So this, and then we have the TBR stack. Yeah. We have that. I'll show you guys the books, because that's the next thing. I just deleted 2 videos. Yeah, I just deleted 2 videos. I deleted my May TBR video and the reading vlog. I did it because I wasn't feeling the videos. And here we are. So I'm just gonna do a 2-in-1. I'm gonna give y'all the TBR and then a quick reading vlog. Nothing to it. Like, you guys know I love a long video, so what's to it? What's it to ya? What's it to ya? Okay? So first, I already told you guys the Phoenix King is on the TBR list. So let's just go down the list, and then I want to pick at least 2 books to read, because if I'm in the mood, I'll jump back in. So that'll be the 3rd book, but I just want to pick 2 books. But I'll show you guys. The stack, and also I do need to, like, put a dent in the stack. We're on the 4th of the month now. We're on the 4th of May, so like I picked out the books because I wanted to read the books, so just read the books, you know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I just took a rip, you guys. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you the books, and then I'll pick 2 books, and then we'll get started, because I do want to read something. The problem with this is, the problem with high fantasy for me is, I tend to think that I don't need the glossary, and then when I do read damn near 100 pages into the book, and I find myself flipping back to the glossary, I start to get confused and shit like that, and I start to get, like, in my head about stuff. So I always just take a break. And then jump back in. It's fantasy, the world's always gonna be there. So there's that. But let's just start with this. Okay. So the first book we have is the Thing About Lemons by Tasha Harrison. Cute, fun, cheeky, light. This could have been like saved for like summery, like June, July type shit. But like, I don't know. When I picked this stack out, I made sure to add something low stake. I made sure to add something low stake just so that I could have a good little laugh. Just so I could have a laugh. Huh? So I'm not sure if I'm picking this now or if we're gonna save that for later down the month. You know what I mean? We do have those in the back, but like, I picked this out for a reason. I picked this stack out for a reason. I would like to get to the stack. So like, that's how it goes. Next we have Vladimir by Julia May Jones. You guys, if you guys know the synopsis of this book, you guys know the synopsis of this book. So yeah, this might be, we'll put it to the side to like think on it. Take My Hand by Darlin Perkin Valdez. Yeah. Focus. Don't focus on me. Focus on the book. There we go. Yeah. Next, The Mad Wife by Megan Church. Yeah. I might. This might have to get read. Should we do a I don't have time for all of that. I was gonna do, should we do like a chapter or like a first page of each? I don't care. No. Next we have Pieces by Helen Oyemi. Hopefully I said that correctly. Why does it look like it focuses back here? Cause does it look focused back here? But like when I bring it up here. Or is it because I'm in the front? Is that, I hate this shit, you guys. Next, The Vacation House by Jane Schmelter. Cute thriller. I said I was like, you guys, every month I say, not even every month, I said I was giving up on thrillers. I said I was giving up on thrillers because I've been reading some bad thrillers lately. Like last month alone, I think I gave the book of the month a 2.5, and then I gave The Compound a 2.75. And The Compound isn't thrillery, but like it's in that like, I've been reading bad thrillers, okay? So I don't know why The Vacation House is on this list, but like, a thriller's a thriller, you know? And domestic thrillers is my bread and butter. Like I started reading on Red, Red, and Royal Blue and domestic thrillers. Like, come on, you guys. Like, this is my shit. So, I'm gonna need something to, like, start to shake. Then we have YellowFace. I don't know, you guys. I put this on the list because I really want to read it. What is it, 300 pages? Is it time for me to read YellowFace, you guys? You guys, I've been putting YellowFace off for so long. I bought YellowFace at the end of December. I was supposed to read this in January. You guys, I wanted to read this in January. Yeah. The last book, Schmutz. You guys, this is a crazy synopsis, okay? The setup of everything. Damn. You guys, I want to read everything. If I've picked out TBRs before, and like 75% got through them, maybe 50 if I'm being honest, maybe 50, 70% if I'm being honest, because I probably DNF'd a book or two on a TBR, right? You guys, this right here I want to read everything. Hold up. I want to read everything, okay? And I do have a book of the month coming. It should be here this week. Yeah, it should be here this week. You guys, I want to read that too. What can I say? So, and this is the thumbnail. No. This is like the TBR. Hold on, the cat. He was outside the door, you guys. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hey. Don't look at him, you guys. Look at him. He's such a cute boy. Go up. I guess not. So yeah. You guys, hold on. One more time. This is the TBR. And then we are currently reading this. And let's pick two books. And I'll do it live with you guys. Not even pausing. I think this and this. You guys, am I about to do this to myself? Yeah. I'm down for that. Okay. Yeah. You guys. Bye. Should I show you guys now? Do you guys want to see now? Or should I just wait? Because what if I change it? Because now I'm thinking these two might be heavy. Fuck it. I'm a heavyweight bitch. You guys. YellowFace? YellowFace. I'm gonna read YellowFace. And take my hand. So. Yeah. Let's start. What time is it, you guys? Oh, it's 1:37. I'm going to crack YellowFace. See what she's about. Get some Z's. Wake up in the morning and do it all over again. I don't have to go to work today. The grass has been cut courtesy of me. The pollen is gone. courtesy of Mother Nature. The lawn chairs and everything, you guys, have been sprayed down. You guys, I'm reading outside tomorrow. I'm collecting some sun. We might even go for some coffee. We might even go outside for some coffee. We might get up, take a shower, get dressed, go for some coffee, come back, do everything. You guys. And I also might go to the store. You guys, quick rant, okay? Because I kick myself, okay? I'm kicking myself. I work in a kitchen in a country club. I don't want to say where I work, but I work in a country club. And you guys, I want to make banana bread. You guys, I want to make banana bread, and every morning we put out a bunch of bananas for the staff to take. We put out a bunch of like breakfast shit, you know, apples and assortment fruits like that. And every day before I leave, I say, I need to grab some bananas so I can make some banana bread. You guys, I'm not going back to work until Wednesday. And guess what? No bananas. I went the entire week without grabbing the bananas. So now I gotta go buy 3. Because I really want banana bread. I really want to make a banana bread. So yeah, that's my dilemma. You do not do that, you feral little creature. Say bye. Say bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Oh, I'm gonna start YellowFace. Also, hello, you guys. Welcome to the car portion of this vlog. I swear there's a car portion. Sorry. I swear there's a car portion in damn near every one of my reading vlogs. So why not this one as well? I'm heading home from quite an adventurous day. I was looking for some running shoes. I'll have to go back out tomorrow and see if I can find those. You guys, I have something important to say. I'm doing a 5K next month. Yeah. I'm running a 5K next month, my very first. I'm of the belief that I believe everyone should run a 5K at least once in their life. Like 5K, 3 miles. I don't know, you guys. I think that's a test. But anyways, I did some of that. I did some of that walking around. I did go into Books A Million. Don't fucking speak to me, okay? Everything I got was on discount. So I spent no real money today. So that's a win for me. And then I read today. I kid you not, I read all day today. Early this morning, I guess, or last night. I don't quite remember the time frame of anything. Whenever I started this video and I said what I was going to read, you guys, I've been reading that bitch all day. Sorry, I got the hiccups now. So I I sat in Chili's. I went to get me some margs. I had me a quick little drink and some fries. And you guys, I've been reading YellowFace. And you guys, YellowFace is kind of crazy. You guys, I'm actually quite gagged at this story. Okay, so first of all, let me let you guys know, I'm on chapter 13. Page 163. You guys, I kid you not, I have literally just sat and read YellowFace today. I'm enjoying the fuck out of YellowFace. So what is YellowFace, right? What is YellowFace? So we are following June, right? Is it June? Is that her name? Junie or some shit like that. We're following her, right? And she's an author, and she was friends with this Asian author named Athena. And on one night they were hanging out, and Athena died. Athena died from choking on a pancake, you guys. Correct. You guys, when I read that, I laughed. You guys, when I read that, I audibly, I said, oh, this is so fucking not for real. Like, this is so for book's sake type shit. Because I was like, oh, what do you mean she just chokes on a pancake and dies? Okay, so basically, June, I want to get her name, you guys. Hold on. Someone's barbecuing. Is it June? Yeah. Her name is June Hayworth, and she, before Athena died, she kind of told June about this book that she was working on. Well, kind of like working on is loose, because like the book is basically finished. The book it's a skeleton, okay? It's a skeleton of a book. Like Athena had damn near everything written down, and it was just for her to like fine tune the book, right? So so June took it upon herself to finish said book and then proceed to get it published, right? Right. So this could have worked in June's favor if it was just like a regular, run-of-the-mill, literary fiction or thriller book, right? Right. However, Athena was writing a historical fiction, an Asian American, no, what was it? What is it? An Asian historical fiction book, right? So now here comes the problem of a white woman, because June is white. She did change her name to Junie Song when she published this book, and I don't know why. Okay, so before I even get into all of that, because we're already 6 minutes on the mic, right? You guys, Junie is so Junie is so like I don't know, you guys, everything she's saying has an undertone of not race, of prejudice. Everything she says has an undertone of like cultural appropriation, but like dare I say I could see her points, if that's any consolation. I I could see the point that she's trying to make. Like, okay, her biggest thing, her being June, because this isn't dual POV. We no longer, we're only following one woman, and that's June. Athena dead, and we're just following the repercussions of her stealing this book, right? Right. So, Junie, her main thing is like, as an artist, as a writer, as a person, as a creative person, who main reasoning for creation is for the sole consumption of the world. Like I'm the creator, and the world either devours it or hates it, type shit, right? So her main thing, her main focal point is why should stories be bogged down to the color of the person's, to the author's skin, right? Why should a story not be told simply because of the color of my skin, right? And in retrospect, you're like, you know what? Sure, go ahead, tell the story you want to tell. Everyone, tell the stories you want to tell, right? However, it goes into white people, for lack of a better word, stealing for the Christopher Columbuses of them all. You know what I mean? For the colonization of it all. You know, for having established cultural footing into something, and for this story to only be told, or for this story to only be getting told through the lens of a white person, right? Right. Junie doesn't seem to understand that. She doesn't seem to understand that, and not that I sympathize with her. I'm just finding everything she says hilarious, because it's like she goes into this book, R.F. Kuan. You guys know R.F. Kuan, Babel, the Dragon Republic. Y'all know R.F. Kuan, right? So this book also dives into the backgrounds of like the literacy agency. What word am I looking for, you guys? The publications of books, and all that popularity that goes into all that, right? I'm enjoying the behind the scene book aspect. I'm enjoying the behind the scene book aspect of the story. June she's problematic. She's a problematic girl. Does that mean I'm not enjoying the book? No. I'm enjoying the book. I just have the bandwidth and the foresight to see that June is problematic. Where I am in the book, chapter 13, we're starting to get the prelude of like what's to come, with like people figuring out that like June didn't write this book. And here's the next thing, right? She keeps saying that without her, this book wouldn't have seen the light of day. basically insinuating that like if Athena was to publish this book, it wouldn't have gotten the notoriety that it is receiving right now. And June is saying that's because of her prose and what she's added to the book. And I don't know why June hasn't realized that this is basically a skeleton of a book. This was Athena's rough draft in its truest form. Like, the book hasn't even seen an editor. She literally, like, the day she died, the morning of, Athena said she literally just, like, printed out the last page. She has this thing where she writes on a typewriter and she needs to see everything, like, printed out, whatever. So Athena was like, I literally just, like, printed the last page no more than 6 hours ago. And I don't know why Junie hasn't, or I don't know why Junie fails to realize that, like, if this book was to make it through an editor, I'm pretty sure Athena would have just, like, written what the book was supposed to entail. Because, like, when June was doing her edits, she was like, she just had a bunch of, she as in Athena, had a bunch of, come back to this later in parentheses, or do further research on this. Bitch, this is a rough draft. Like, this is literally a skeleton key. Like, this wasn't supposed to, like, see shelves or anything. But, like, I don't know. So, basically, YellowFace, I'm enjoying by R.F. Kwan. I think I'm going to attempt to finish this before I start my next book. What did I told y'all I was reading? Take My Hand by Donald Perkin Valdez. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. I said I was going to read that as well. I think I'm going to attempt to try to finish this. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to try to finish this. And R.F. Kwan is such a beautiful girl. R.F. Kwan is such a beautiful girl. I'm gonna attempt to try to finish this. There's a book. I don't know if I even told you guys. I'm rambling because I've had some drinks. We're on 15 minutes on the mic, you guys. I'm about to go inside because I need to buy some things. I don't know if I told you guys. That latest book that came out, why can't I remember book names? That latest book that came out, I want to read that too, but it's fantasy, and I have a thing, you guys. Fantasy belongs in paperback. Fantasy belongs in paperback. Fantasy does not belong in hardcover. That's a hill I'm going to die on. So I'm waiting for that to come out in paperback. And while you guys, I picked this book I bought this book in fucking December. I bought this book in December. I was attempting to read it in January and March. We're in May, and I'm finally getting to it. You guys, I'm enjoying everything. I'm on chapter 13. Yeah. R.F. Kwan, YellowFace. I need to go inside. I need to buy some things. I'm at the store, as you guys can see in the back. I buy my... someone's gonna talk shit. My mother already does it, so why not? I enjoy whatever brand creamer they have. I'm pretty sure it's milk. It's milk, but I like it. It's not too I don't know, it's not too sweet, it's not too like thick. It's just perfect. The other I've tried damn near every brand of creamer there is, and I simply don't like them. I simply don't like them. So yeah. Fuck! I need to go to Walmart, you guys. I said I want to make banana bread. I could go to Ingles right there, but I'm still on the hunt for some running shoes. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, 18 minutes. Disgusting. Later. Hello, you guys. Just want to give a quick little update because this is the last time I'm gonna look like this. Yes, I'm dyeing my hair, you guys. Sorry, I'm dyeing my hair. Yeah. I have not done any reading last night. I pretty much told you guys that chapter am I in? Hold on. Then I'm on chapter 13, page 163, YellowFace. I'm enjoying this. I think I'm gonna grab it on audio while I'm doing my hair. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this on audio while I'm doing my hair. Try to finish that today. And then we could either start Take My Hand by Dolan Perkin Valdez, or we could continue The Phoenix King. I kind of do want to finish that. I'm on page, imagine you guys, I started this video reading this book on page 140, and I surpassed that with YellowFace. I surpassed that by 10 pages. By 20 pages actually. So I need to like rectify that. But yeah, I'm about to dye my hair. Maybe I'll grab it on audio and I'll listen to it on audio. If I don't, then I don't. If I do, then I do. Type shit. Yeah, you guys, the blonde tips were fine. I'm ready to go black. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go black. Later. Hello, you guys. I'm mid-dye, and I want to show you some books. The books that I bought yesterday. And also, my book of the month came. So, I already opened it. Good Joy, Bad Joy. It's about an 80-year-old, at least 80-year-old woman who has lived by the rules, Good Joy, and then she learns that her best friend Hazel only has months to live, and they're determined to get into a little bit of trouble. Good Joy, Bad Joy. This will be read by the end of the month type shit. So we're gonna put that up there where my books to be read are. And then yesterday I told you guys that I purchased some books. I purchase books in damn near every vlog. I don't know what to tell you guys, okay? If I see a book, I like a book, I'm buying it. But all of these were a bargain, so not too heavy on the pockets type shit. So the first book we have is Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. I paid $3.97. This, two things about this, right? I saw this book in hardcover and I instantly didn't want to buy it because I was like, that's an atrocious cover. And then I saw the paperback and I said, oh, that's better. That's better. So, two girls, Kat and Stevie, best friends. They have snuck away from the suburbs and spent the night in New York City. They have planned it all out. Blase Squaze. A fun little lit fit thing, you know. Over the course of a wild night in the city that never sleeps, both Kat and Stevie will get a wake-up call about their friendship, their choices, and will finally discover what they really want from their futures. That is assuming they can make it to Grand Central Station before the clock strikes midnight. Okay. This says 2 girls, 1 night, 0 phones. I kind of like that. So, the next book is The Monster and the Last Blood Match. $6.99. This is a vampire human thing. I'm on the hunt for that one book where the humans are subservient to the vampires. Like, I keep reading these vampire books where the vampire books where the vampire world is kind of like the subplot of the book, and we're mainly following the humans. I don't want that. If I'm in a vampire world, I kind of need for my vampires to be the forefront. So this says for Reina for Reina Carpenter, giving up her body isn't a choice, it's survival. In a world where humans are currency and vampires rule the shadows, Reina accepts a high-paying position among the wealthy and the rootless elite. Her new job, a live-in blood escort for the enigmatic and dangerously powerful Beckman Anderson. Love that. So hopefully that does what I needed to do. Because you guys heard what it said. It says, in a world where humans are currency and vampires rule from the shadows. Yeah. Oh, and also look at the cute. And I love a floppy paperback. And then the last book I got was Patron Saint of Nothing. Yeah, by Randy Rigby. $3.97. A powerful coming of age story of grief, guilt, and the risk a Filipino American teen takes to uncover the truth about his cousin murder. So yeah, we have Jay Riguro plans to spend the last semester of his senior year playing video games before heading off to the University of Michigan in the fall. But when he discovers that his Filipino cousin Juan was murdered as part of President Duarte's war on drugs, and no one in his family wants to talk about it, Jay travels to the Philippines to find out the real story. Love that. Yeah. This is what I got. This will be getting read this month. You guys will just have to wait and see on these. Sorry. I'm going to maybe like 5 more minutes. Keep this in, wash it out. Then I'm gonna start reading because I haven't done any reading today, you guys. So yeah. Toodles. Hello, you guys. I could have been done this. You guys, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 p.m. I could have been done this 5 hours ago. She's done. You guys are sitting on the Phoenix King. I'm taking a break from fantasy. High fantasy is just so crazy to me. I don't have the brain for that yet. Which is crazy. I read The Shadow of Gods. You guys, I read The Shadow of Gods. I don't know why the Phoenix King is being so bitchy to me. Anyways, YellowFace. I enjoyed. First, let me start, right? I like books where we get insight on like whatever facet of industry they're in, like publishing. We're readers. We are readers. Something about the nitty gritty of publishing, just like the ins and outs, the who's, the what's, the like. I like that shit. I don't know. That was really driving this book for me. The premise of Junie stealing the book. The first time I got it. The second time I got it. The third time it was brought up, I was questioning my intelligence. I was like, wait, does RF Kwan think that I'm dumb? Literally, because like, I understand what's going on. I literally, but the fact that like that one, like, we just kept circling the premise, like, I don't know. It was a little bit repetitive. It was a tad bit repetitive. And then the ending, you guys. Something about books centered around different ethnic groups, being black, Asian, Indian, whatever outside of white, right? Books where that should be the focal, and the white person in question is kind of the villain. At the end of the book, I don't want to see, I don't know, I don't want to see you get a glimpse of hope. I don't know. I kind of want your shit to be done. You know what I mean? The end of this book, low key, like, dare I say, the ending of this book set up for a book 2 called Yellower Faces, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Because why wasn't Junie like crying, sobbing, throwing up? I don't know. But she's done. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. I gave it 4 stars. And honestly, I had it at like a 4.75 at first. It wasn't a 5 stars, okay? It was not a 5 stars. However, I was talking out loud to my mother. I was literally just rambling, and that was like talking to a brick wall type shit. However, as I was talking, I just like kept going down in rating. So we're at a 4, and I stopped. And then I stopped talking, and I said, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Because I did enjoy this. But the more that I talked out loud, that's why this is, I don't know, this is like cathartic in some kind of way. I don't know. The more I was talking, I was like, oh, I had a problem with that. That was a tad bit repetitive. So I was like, okay, 4 stars. Anyways, what should my next RF Kwan be, you guys? Put that down. What should my next RF Kwan be? I know that she has the series, the Poppy Wars series. Yeah. I really don't want to read Babel. I don't want to read Babel. I do want to. You guys are gonna see the clip. I do want to read Catabasis. I do want to read Catabasis. However, like he said, I'm not picking that up in hardback. Sorry. So, we're pausing the Phoenix King. I did not start Take My Hand. We could pick a book, or I could just end the video. Later, you guys. You guys, I'm gonna put these clips together, and that's gonna be the vid. That's going to be the vid. I showed y'all some books. I dyed my hair. She's black. I need to go over it. When I went to get my shit retwisted, obviously I had to get a wash. You guys, why do I see spots? Why do I see spots? So we're gonna change. We gotta let her breathe for a bit. We gotta let her breathe, but we're going darker. I want jet black. Like, I don't know what to say. I want jet black. Simple as that. Anyways, later.